On the other hand, innovation requires us to understand how things are arranged and work in a system.
Yeah, that's what I don't get from the whole point.
The whole point is, even if your equipment works fast, but you have a lot of people, then still...
However, you see that once we have this drive, we have plus and minus effects, so positive versus negative effect. So this couple, these two effects, you see they are in the tree, this couple is called a technical contradiction.
And we added, looked at we had two positive effects. It was cheaper, but we couldn't use that in our contradiction, so we used less material as the negative positive effect, and the negative effect was too much noise.
Let's do it like this. If you have a hole here, which is the lid, like this, and this is the lid you can open, and here's the incision to make it open. What you do is you make it a bit less thick, so it's easier to open. But then you fill this hole here with another material, so it still gets the strength. Let's say some kind of plastic barrier.
And this one has a positive,
Yeah, that's
right?
a green one. No, it's a green one.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
People receive payments too. Yeah, you can't say that. Positive effect is longer. Can you tell I'm trying to get that in there somehow?
The first one is Teflon contaminates air. That it appears that if you heat up the pan without putting anything in it, it would be very damaging to breathe that air. So we put that as the first, came out to be the first problem.
Ik sta het ook tegen, zeg maar. Ja, takes your takes
match and tumble rotates.
And then we made a functional hierarchy. We saw that the rotating mechanism was on rank 2, as well as the wind panel, and the rotating mechanism became our object to trim.
Dus we kunnen niet zeggen
too little protected.
It's very, very fast, and it's very, very safe because it's nothing that you touch gets hot. So that was sort of a change in principle. I was inspired by the pattern of dynamization and segmentation for those things. And then over here is the transition to the super system. There's no controls on this thing, but instead we use Starbucks app and add augmented reality to it. And now you can, if you point your app at your coffee machine, you can raise or lower the temperature, see how much coffee's in the machine.
A scissor width was a little bit formable, and that would be this one, because this one is a normal bottle actually, which you can form it to your hand.
And then these components are more inside the machine, and they don't really have direct contact with the super system.
Really a prototype of like a miniature robot to service a big robot. And it is basically a tough pit pain.
Yeah, it was kind of the first that we became. geld snapte goed. Als je meer indrukt dan snel.
Ja, want ik snap bij die plek waar je niet...